Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Farmer Big Z, and welcome back to episode 25. Yeah, 25 of my challenge series on Mars the Mission. We pick up in May, and we have a interesting month, I must say, ahead of ourselves. So, before we get into what we're going to do this month, let's, as always, do a quick recap of what happened last episode. So, last episode in April, we did a little bit more of the same. We seeded and we rolled. We did a little bit of fertilizing of the other fields that we had already seeded and rolled, and now we have all of our fields seeded and planted with either oats or corn. So that's going pretty well, I would say. Oh, no, wrong button. I want to do that. There we go. So, what do we have on the menu for today? Today we have, first off, I'm going to put a few more eggs and wool for the first time on this trailer, and I'm going to sell them. We're going to hold off on the bees, on the honey there. The reason for that is, although it's May, and it's not the best time, and we can see May's actually not the best time at all. Well, it's not. Maybe I will do honey. But what I was going to do was wool. So wool is at its peak. And although we don't have much of it, I might as well get what we have out at its peak. Also, if we look at eggs are still kind of fluctuating, and they're nowhere near their peak, but I have plans for money in the near future. So I do want to get a bit more dollars, a few more funds in our account. Now honey. Maybe I will grab the honey. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. And we'll kind of just go from there. But first thing I want to do is I want to make a bit of room on my trailer. So I'm going to go third person for this, just because I need to get as over to the left side, if I'm looking at it this way, as possible. Jump in here. Oh, way too long. Let's pick you up. And let's just shift you over a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna move these over, and I'm gonna, there we go. And I'm gonna get these kind of, not perfect of course, but a lot better than they are right now. I can't wait to do this one day with a steering wheel and joystick. That'd be a lot better and a lot more enjoyable. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do a ton of cleanup here. I'm going to move as much of these over, and I will do them myself. But yeah, just hang tight, and I will get these done. Okay, so that took a little longer than I had hoped, but I'm happy with the results. So I'm going to swing over to the sheep dome. And now, since I've done all this... Ooh, get on there. There we go. Since I've done all this reorganization already, I should have plenty of room for any wool that that pops up from there. So let's go get that done. Let's take a quick peek as we drive by. Still got 2 bales of hay there. That's amazing. At least 3, maybe 4. I'll take a better look, of course, once I get in there, but we have things to sell. Now, we're currently just over 480,000. Did I secure? Yeah, I did. We have just over, like I was saying, $480,000. And that is a good amount, I would say. But I need more. More. Now, what do I need more money for? So, we currently have a little bit of an issue growing. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on. So if I take a quick pause before we pull in here and go to my animals, you can see here that slurry is already at 61,000, and there's only 20 cows in here. This pen can hold 4 times the amount of cows, and then the issue is only going to get worse when we eventually get sheep. So we have 61,000 in this pen, 61,000 as well in that pen. And once again, the situation will only get worse once we get more cows and or once we get pigs as well, or more cows and more pigs eventually, of course. Oh, there's only 1 bale in here. That's nice. So now, what are we going to do about it? So we could... of course, I didn't lower that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that's long enough. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So we could install a sales point. I looked around at a few sales points, and truth be told, I was not happy with either of them. There was one where the value you received for... How heavy are these bales? Oh, not bales, but they're about half ton-ish. Is a ton 1,000 grams or 1,000 kilograms, or is it 2,000 kilograms? But either way, they are quite heavy, so let's try 2 at a time for now. They are quite thin. They are quite thin bale. No, I keep saying bales, pallets. They're definitely shaped differently than... I think they're shaped differently than our chicken eggs, so... Lower... There we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I can already see my front end starting to sway, so I won't push it. Let's pull over on this side. Can I just do this? Why don't I do this all the time? Maybe that's why. So yes, I was saying, lots of slurry is coming in, and right now we have absolutely nowhere to put it. Our options are to sell it, and we can sell it to a slurry sale point that I dropped down. I saw one that was real cheap, and I think for roughly 30,000 liters of slurry, which I understand it's a byproduct, although quite useful at times. It's kind of like a nothing burger byproduct. It's not milk, it's not eggs, it's not wool. It's just, I don't know how to put it politely, but it's just the leftovers, the waste, literally. It's like manure. Little front heavy. Hopefully I don't... What is going on? Did I struggle with the first 2 this bad? Okay, let's just slide these in here. Come on. There we go. Really stretching every ounce of horsepower out of this forklift. But sorry, I keep distracting myself. Those could go over just a smidgen. Smidgen, not smidgem, smidgen. I learned that 2 episodes ago. I've been saying it wrong my entire life. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, this is quite the dilemma. I know I can tilt that. Can I lower more? Aha. I always wondered why you'd want to tilt your forks like that. Now you know, but I gotta balance them. I gotta re-level them now. So tilt up. Oh, money. Look at me go. So yes, you can sell them. You can... so yes, there's a cheap sale point for roughly 30,000 liters of slurry. I was getting only like 900 bucks. And then there was another one I was doing some research on. And that same 30,000 would have given me, I think, roughly... Ooh, how much would that have been? I want to say like 20,000. And I thought it was a little too much, to be honest. Especially once again for the amount we were going to be... What's going on? For the amount we were going to be getting, to me it was too much. So, our third option is a biogas production facility. A biogas place, a place that turns silage, manure, straw, slurry into methane and or electricity. So I looked at some more numbers. I was number guy today. I was looking at all the numbers, and that should cost me, if I needed to build it out initially, roughly $500,000. Now I have no real idea as how much I'm gonna make from it. That's the issue. It's quite a large investment initially, with no real guarantee to me, especially not immediately, as to how much money I'll be making back from selling methane, electricity, or I think even digestate, which once again, I don't have anywhere I can put digestate. Is that as far as that can go in? Okay, well, let's just lock those down. You're not going too far. I need to put some more on that though. So yeah, I decided to go with the biogas production facility, biogas place thing, and like I said, I need roughly $450, maybe $500,000 to get that up and running. Ideally, we would also buy a larger tanker. Our tanker right now only holds 8,000 liters. Oh, I completely forgot the other one. But yeah, it only holds 8,000 liters, and I'm not even sure if it can hold slurry, to be honest. So we're gonna have to find something that is a bit more versatile for our future needs, and something that can hold a lot more liquid, so we're not making a million trips just to get 10,000 liters or 16,000 liters of slurry into our biomass production facility. So that is the plan. I don't think it's gonna happen immediately. We still have quite a ways to go until we are full, and I don't want to have to buy a storage area for the slurry, so it should happen before my cows get full of slurry. But that's the next big thing. Next big thing, biogas plant for... I'll just say that, biogas plant. Biogas plant for all of the slurry we are currently piling up. Speaking about piling up, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room for all of this wool. Let's see if I stack it in the middle here. Up she goes. There we go. Ooh, a little top heavy. 2. Oh yeah, there are 2 separate pallets on that. Nice. I do want to push that in just a little bit. Let's sneak on board. Oh, way too aggressive, Z. And just give you a little nudge, a little push, gentle tap. Okay, you don't want to be tapped, that's fine. There. Okay, I'm gonna get these last pallets of wool loaded up from this second. I think there's one more. Oh, no more here. Okay, in that case, I'll get the last one. I'll load it up and I'll join back up with you all shortly. Okay, we are all loaded up. Truthfully, I don't even have an estimation as to how much... Is that? Nah, come on. Just a smidgen. Maybe it's the ground. Maybe the ground's not it. No, we're good. Okay. That will have to do. Let's turn it off. Okay. We'll raise our gate up a little bit. Let's get selling. Okay, so we have 14,500 liters of wool, and then 2,700. 14,500. Yeah, 14,500 liters of wool, and then 2,700 liters of eggs. We'll dart over real quick, get a quick sale going, and at that point it should be late enough in the day to get to some good nitrogen spraying, so I'll get that done. But once again, I did want to see how much money we were able to raise before we move forward, and we have a better idea now of how much money we'll have in order to buy a biomass facility, a biomass power plant. Okay, I'm hoping 25,000. I don't know if that's optimistic. I don't know if that's lowballing it, but let's pull in and see what we get. Oh wow. Wow. That is way more than I thought I'd get. Damn, okay. 97, let's call it. 96 and a half. Muy bien. Okay, so we now have enough money to buy exactly what we need and to have a little bit of a spare change left in our pocket. I'm going the wrong way, but let's take a quick pause. Yeah, all of our oats are doing well. They should be ready to go in July, May, June, July. Yeah, so they have 2 more this month and the next month to grow. And then the following month in July, they'll be good to harvest. I'll get some straw off of that. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay. So we now need to get to fertilizing. I also thought about fertilizing our crops, all of our fields with slurry, and it didn't really make sense. I watched some good old YouTube University videos, and I did a little bit of testing on my side, and it just never really worked out the way I had expected it to and the way I wanted to. As always, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it just seemed like liquid fertilizer, for me at least, is always going to be not just the best way, but more so than anything, the most preferable way for me to get it done. So we leaned away from any slurry tanks, spreaders, any slurry on the ground for fertilizing. Yeah, we'll just park this in behind. I'll take care of the selling honey another day. They can stack up for quite a while more. Pull you in here. Detach. And let's go find our liquid fertilizer. Fertilizing should be in our bee shed. Oh, I gotta grab the front first. So pull in forward. Z, pull in forward. Don't be afraid. You are right. You're always right. You're never wrong. Up to the front. Okay, let's go get some corn. Start on the north. Oh, I can start here. Let's go get some corn fertilized. I can drive on this, right? Yeah. And corn is one of the heavier crops in terms of how much fertilizer it does need. Oh, hold up. Let's double check. Turn on our crop sensor. Yeah. See, I'm learning quickly. I wish there was an indicator of some sort, whether it be in cab or externally on top of these Isaria Compact Pros. I wish I could told you if it was on or not. But yeah, I'm gonna get these fields all fertilized, and I'll be back in a moment after a short montage. Hang tight. Okay, and we are wrapping up the last of our fertilizing spraying on corn. I have forgotten how thirsty of a crop corn is. It makes sense because it is a high yielding crop, so I'm extra worried about our potatoes in the near future. But boy oh boy, did this take a lot of fertilizer. We are essentially out of I don't want to say out of fertilizer, but essentially we just have one more full front and back sprayer, and we're empty. I think there's about 500 liters left, and this thing can hold about 2,700. So we are running out of fertilizer, and this couldn't have been a better time to run out of fertilizer because we have some time to order in some more. So I'm just gonna swing back over, and I want to see how much is actually left. So let's fill that up. I can hop out. Yeah, 121 liters is left in this tank. Yeah, let's get this dropped off. Oh, I did that backwards. Yeah, let's get this dropped off and swing back over to our honey pallets. While I was fertilizing, I took a look at the sales calendar, and the next time honey is at its peak, it's going to be March, so we just missed it. And although I don't believe honey has had a drastic drop off, I don't really want to have to hold on to the honey for the next 9 or 10 months. So I'm just going to swing over, grab the honey, do a quick sale, and we'll see what we can get. Because if we can get... Ooh, I don't think we're going to get there. I was going to say, if we can get to $600,000, that'd be sweet. I think I only have about $10,000 worth of honey at my honey pallet spawn area. So we're going to be short, but either way, the extra 10 is appreciated. So we are going to swing over there, grab some honey, and I'll be back once I'm almost done loading the last bit of my honey pallets. Okay, let's see if I can get this last group in one take. Okay, I know I can't take too much, but that last one's just a half stack, so come on. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, ramp is up. Let's go get this sold. Just shy of 6,000 liters of honey. Once again, I don't think that's going to get me to... Or I know that's not going to get me... Yeah. That won't get me there, but it'll get me close enough. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, it's good enough for me for now. Let's get this sold. Truthfully, I'm actually very happy with our funds today, because the eggs and the wool I sold brought in a lot more money than I thought it would. Okay, let's call it 12. 12,000 after the environmental score bonus is awarded. But yeah, once again, today has been a good day. Relatively short one, minus all my chit-chatting. But we're calling it quits at 120, so that's not too... no, I don't want to go down this aisle. Yeah, we're calling it quits around 120. I am going to enjoy the rest of my May. And the next big thing we have to do should be harvesting the oats. You know, what I'll do before calling it completely done is I'm going to order in some new material. I think another 30,000 liters of liquid fertilizer is due. Since I know I won't be using slurry on my fields, I can feel free to order, as long as money is there, and money right now is, I'll order in some liquid fertilizer. I'm also going to buy a larger tanker. So I'm going to end up selling that smaller one. I'll probably leave it there for now. Maybe it will become our greenhouse dedicated water tanker. But yeah, so let's park this because I won't need it for a while. Let's just park here, open that. Let's check our nothing of need right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's go down and let's buy ourselves a, I believe it's in this, yeah. Leave that realistic main color. I'll just keep it as is. Rim color, keep it as is. We're on Mars. I do not need a license plate. Good to go. Let's buy that. And then we'll also buy a dolly for it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll buy that one. Oh. No need for a plate. Let's go Michelin to keep it all the same. Yeah. Okay, well that's going to be it for me today. Oh yeah, almost forgot. But I can talk in the meantime. That's going to be it for me today. If you've made it this far, as always, I want to say a huge thank you. Grab that. Ooh, 48. I didn't remember it being that expensive. But 50, oh, plus 48, originally 32. Either way, that's going to be it for me today. I'm Farmer Big C. If you do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. If there's any comments, questions, or concerns you may have, please leave them down below in the comment section and I will get back to them. Besides that, I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you all next episode.